Hello, and welcome to Learning Excel 2013. My name is Mike Henry, and this is the 13th video from Tutorial 8. In this video, we're going to look at the average if. We're going to see that the average if and the sum if has only one difference, and that's where it says sum to average. We still are going to use the same style of range. We still need to find the criteria using that first range, and then we need our numbers from the third argument in our average if. So for our last formula on this page, I've already written it out for us so you didn't have to watch me write it. You can see that we're going to do an average if. We're going to find the average if the employee is from New York. Now notice the range is the same as in the sum if, the item is the same as if it's in the sum if, and the number is the same. So you can see these formulas have a lot of pieces, and we can go back to the original count if, and that's going to come right down here because we're still doing the same range. We're taking the location. Okay, the item is still the same down here because we're still looking for the New Yorks or the San Franciscos. And then from the sum, we're still doing this current salary. We're finding the average of the current salary. So you can see these work really well together. They all keep certain pieces and parts and components all the way through them, so it makes it easier when you're working with them. So you can see I start typing in here average. I see my average if right there, and I tab it over. I ask for things off of my employee table, and I again just pop in my location. So I'm checking my location on the employee table. Again, I'm going to use my B4 shortcut so I can copy it right down from San Francisco. And then I go back to my employee table, and in this case I'm looking for the current salary, and I just close that field off. I can see the average salary in New York is $83,000. By copying this down, this moves to B5. We can see San Francisco. People in San Francisco are obviously making more money because the average salary is 107. So you can see count if, average if, sum ifs all work the same way. So in this video we played with the average if, and we looked at the count if, the sum if, and the average if, and see all the parts and components that are interchangeable. We see that all of them need an initial range and an initial criteria to figure out which ones you want. That's the if part of this, finding the right ones. And then if it's a count, you're just counting. No need for a third argument. If it's a sum or an average, that's where we need our numbers. You need those numbers to either total the numbers up or to average the numbers up. So these formulas are a lot alike and make it a lot easier when you go to use these.